you're going to go down on the page section. You're going to go to not linked, kids, and then you're going to click on the little gear icon for template for babies. Then you're going to go down here and hit duplicate page. Confirm. It's going to pop up here. So name this whatever you want. So I'm just going to put kid 1. And you can change that in the settings. So then you're going to drag this one. Sorry. I'm going to drag it down so it adds right underneath the kids. Okay, so when you go in here, you're going to click on kid 1. You're going to hit edit for the intro. For the intro, you're going to go plus. You're going to pick an image. I'm just going to search for an image right now. If you go to imported, all of the images that are on here are in there, so I'm just going to pick one. I'm going to let that load. And then you're going to change the file name to something searchable. So I'm not a goat expert. I'm just going to put baby fainting goat, Ontario. And then under design, you're going to pick the overlap. And you can pick image position left or right. You can switch them up if you want. It doesn't really matter. And then under animations, you can click reveal. And then it just sort of pops up. And then you hit apply. Now you're going to want to change the title here. So you can just say, I'm just putting kid 1 for the sake of continuity, but you can call it whatever you want. And then you're going to add in a couple spacers, because right now it's taking up the whole page and it's going to look stretched out and too big. So you're going to grab the spacer and put it right beside the picture, okay, on each side. And then you can move it out to about there. So it's the same on both sides. Okay, yeah, right there. So right now there's about 2 spaces on this side, 2 spaces on this side. Kid 1, if you put the title longer, I'm just going to put, let's make this a little longer because then it will overlap with the picture. So you can just adjust that however you want. Okay, and then, oh, and you're also going to put a spacer underneath because it looked like there wasn't enough space down here. There's only just a little bit. So put a spacer at the bottom. Then hit save. Now it's nice and centered there. You can see when you go to the full page like that. Okay, then down here it's easier. It's just a matter of just highlighting and changing the wording to however you want. So I'm just putting kid 1. You can change this, details. So this is right where you write the details. You just highlight the text, write it again. It's all under normal. So it should just stay like this. If you're copying and pasting from somewhere else, click here and paste it here, because then Squarespace will remove any hidden formatting that might be in your text already. And then when you hit OK, it'll show up over here. Now down here, I set this up as a gallery. So just to add your photos, you just hit edit. And then you can just upload your images here. And then for the design, I have them all 2 by 3 vertical, just so they look nice and neat. So I would keep them to that or keep them all the same, because if you do, you know, if you have, so as long as they're all the same, I like the vertical because it shows more. And then I keep this on crop images so that they all appear to be the same size. And then I have 3 here, and I have 20 of padding around each one. So then you just, once you have your new photos in here, so you can just put these in the garbage by clicking there, and then you just upload new images. And then you hit apply, and then your images should be there. Just change your details. The Contact Us button is already linked to your contact page, so you don't have to do anything with that. Just leave it there. So once all your changes are made, then you hit save. What you're going to do is once you have all of your kids on here, you're going to take the template and you're going to drag it off of kids. So You're just going to drag it up here so it stays in not linked. And then you're going to take the kids and you're going to drag it up underneath the does and bucks. Okay, so we'll add it here. So then it will show up at the top of your page. So about does, bucks, kids, it'll be there, and then the kid one will be there. Now for some reason it's looking chopped off here, so I'm just going to edit it whenever it looks like that, and I'm going to put a spacer above it as well. Okay, so now when I click on kids, now it's, okay, so now there's space around the whole thing. So yeah, that is how you add a new kid. And you always want to make sure in here that this is all relevant. So usually it's just the same. You keep it as short as possible. For SEO, it will automatically pull from your descriptions, but you can change it, as you know. So right now it says pricing of faint, so we would want to change this. So we would say, like, I just don't know the terminology. So kid painting goats for sale, Ontario or Ottawa, whatever you want, and then you can write something in here about you know, spring or new baby goats for sale, or anything that's relevant to the actual description. What I like to do as well is to open up a browser, you can and to type in baby fainting goats, Ontario, see what comes up. So just see what comes up first, and then you can sort of take some of the keywords from there. Yours is here, which is good. Family-friendly mini goats. So just take some keywords from up here that are at the top. So miniature fainting goats for sale, myotonic herd, and just pop that into your SEO. So you can just put goats for sale near Ottawa. You don't have to go on and on, but you can add a few more descriptive words in here. And then you just hit save. And then your page is all ready, and it's live right here.